Hi viewers, welcome to the channel and to another video. In this video we'll be practice designing in FreeCAD using the simple 3D model. During the process you will see how to use the extrude and revolve tool to create solids. You will see how to use the linear pattern and polar pattern tools to create repetitions, and also how to create normal holes and threaded holes using the hole tool of PartDesign workbench. First of all, create a new document by clicking Empty File when the PartDesign workbench as you see here. So before starting the modeling process, create a body object by clicking on this icon, and here we have the body object. Next, let's see how we can start designing the 3D model. As you can see, here we have the 3D model, and if I change to the front view, for example, we can identify two cylinders here. The first one representing this part here, and the second one representing this part here. So we can create a sketch, and in that sketch we'll create a section of this part here to represent these two cylinders, and then we'll revolve that sketch to create a solid. So let's go to our document, and next on the PartDesign workbench, find the create sketch icon, this icon here, and click on it. And next select the axis plane for this first sketch. Just click here. And now we're on the Sketcher workbench. The first thing that we'll do is to select the polyline tool on the Sketcher geometry tools. These tools here. Select polyline tool and start the first line here on the origin axis. Just create a vertical line. And the next horizontal line. Now horizontal and horizontal and vertical, and now horizontal. So here we have the geometry, and also we have 4 degrees of freedom. It means that we have to full constrain the sketch here. We have the geometry representing these two cylinders here. So the next thing that we need to do is to set the dimensions of these geometries. To set the dimensions, we have to use the dimension tool. Just click here on this icon, and we'll start setting the length of this line here. So let's see the drawing page of this 3D model. As we can see, we have a height of 40 millimeters for this 3D model and a height of 18 millimeters for this cylinder here. So what you do, we first click on this line here and click off now, and we set the correct length, which is 40 millimeters. Now just skip this tool and drag this line here, and next select the dimension tool again, and now just click here and set the correct length, which is 18 millimeters, and enter. And now I have this 2 degrees of freedom. Now next let's set the horizontal distance of this geometry. We can start from here, this line. Just click on this line and now click off, and next let's see the dimension. The dimension here, the diameter of this cylinder, as we can see, is 20 millimeters. So here, instead of setting 20 millimeters, we have to set 10 millimeters the radius of this diameter, because here we created only the section of this part here. So let's set 10 millimeters and enter. Now we have this 1 degree of freedom. Now just click here and click off. 15 millimeters the radius. Just set 15 here and enter. Now I have this. This sketch now is full constrained, as you see here in the solver images, full constrained. Now to leave the sketch, just press close button, and we have this. Now to create the first solid, we have to use the revolve tool of PartDesign workbench. Just go to these tools here, and next click on this icon, and here we have this. Click OK to finish this operation, and now we have this. We now have the first solid in our document. Press home now, and let's see the next step. Next we can create this fillet here. The size of this fillet is 1 millimeter. So let's go to our document and select this edge here, and next the fillet tool, this icon, and set radius of 1. By default this is 1 millimeters here. So just press OK to finish this, and now we have this. Next here we can create these parts here, these small cylinders around this cylinder. To create this, we'll need to create a sketch on this face here. So just select this face here and create a sketch using the create sketch icon. And next what you'll do is to select the external geometry tool to extract this edge here. Select this tool here, click on this edge, and now we have the cycle to use it as a reference. Next, go to sketch geometry and select cycle tool. Now create a cycle here, click off and select dimension tool, and now just click on the cycle and set the correct diameter, which is 2 millimeters. As you can see here, we have a radius of 1, so the diameter here must be 1 millimeters. Press enter, and now we have 1 degree freedom. Now we have to constrain the center point of the cycle on the vertical axis, as you can see here. How to do that? We need to use the constraint constant, this icon here. Just click here, and now just click on the vertical axis, and now in the center point of this small cycle, and now we have this, and this is full constrained. Close the sketch. Next, to extrude the sketch, we have to use the pad tool, this icon here, and now we have to set reverse it, and next we have to set the correct length of this extrusion, which is 17 millimeters, and now press OK. And we have this, but this cylinder here, this extrusion, it seems like this is very small. So let's go to this operation, click on this arrow, double click on this sketch, and as you can see here, we have this error here. The diameter here must be 2 millimeters instead of 1. So press enter and close this. And now we have this. Now we have the correct diameter. Now that we have this, the next step is to create a polar array of these operation here, this object. To do that, we have to select the pad operation, and now just click on the polar pattern tool, this tool here, this icon, just click here. As you can see, now we have 2 occurrences of this object here. If we change to the depth view, we can clearly see this. And the next step now is to go to the task panel and scroll down to occurrence to change the number of occurrence of this object here. So what do? We just change here to 20 occurrence, and now we have this. Press OK now, and it's all. And now that we have this, the next step is to create this object here. To create this, we'll first create a sketch on the front plane. In that sketch, we will create a geometry to represent this part here. So just press home on your keyboard, and the next click on the create sketch icon, and now we have to select the front plane. The front plane is represented by the axis plane, as we can see here. So we have to click on this plane here, and now we're in the front plane. Switch to the session view, clicking on this icon, and we have this. Now to zoom in and select external geometry tool and extract this edge here. Now we have this point here to use as a reference. Okay, next go to sketch geometry and select polyline tool, this tool here. And now just create the first line starting here on this point and point. And now create this, and next horizontal line, and now close this sketch by clicking on this endpoint here. And now we have these 2 degrees of freedom. Next, select dimension tool, and now we have to set the size of this geometry. Okay, here on the drawing page, we can see that the height of this object is 4 millimeters, and we have this angle here, 20 degrees. So what do? We first click on this line here, and we set the height, the length, which is 4 millimeters, and next what we do? We selected this line here, and next this vertical axis, and here we have to create an angle, the half of 20 degrees. So what we'll do is to just click off and then set 10 degrees. And we have this, as you can see. This sketch is now full constrained. Just close this sketch. And next, to create a solid, we have to use the revolve tool again. Select revolve tool, and as you see, we have this is correct. Just press OK to finish this operation, and next what we'll do is to create a linear pattern of this object. We need 4 occurrences of this object, as you can see here. So what you have to do is to select the revolution operation, and next use the linear pattern tool. Now we change to the front view, and the first thing that we have to do here is to fix the duration of this operation. To fix the duration, we have to go to the task panel and find the duration. Just click here, and the core duration here must be the z-axis. So select base z-axis and we have this. Also we have this problem, we have to fix the distance. We go to the task panel again and we have to find the length, and we must change here to 19 millimeters as we can see here. So let's change to 19 and click off, and here we see this, and we can see that this object is touching this edge here. To fix this, I think we can subtract 4 millimeters from this length here. So just click here and set minus 4 millimeters and click off, and now we have this. Next we have to increase the number of occurrence to 4. Just go to occurrence and set 4 here, and we have this. We can see that here in the mod we have two mods. If we set offset, this will update to 5 millimeters of offset of these 4 objects here. Let's select over length, and we'll have a length of 15 millimeters. Now press OK to finish this operation, and next we have to create this fillet here, a radius of 0.3. So what you have to do is to select this edge here, and now hold the Ctrl key and select this edge, this one, and now this edge. And next select the fillet tool, this icon. And also change the radius to the correct length, which is 0.3. And we have this. Now just press OK to finish the fillet operation. And now we have this, and the next step is to create these holes. We have this first hole here and this second hole here with a diameter of 28 and a length of and a depth of 1 millimeters. And next we have this threaded hole here. Okay, let's see how we can create this. Let's start by this hole here. As you can see, the diameter is 17 millimeters. Okay. Just rotate this model, and next zoom in, select this face here, and to create a hole, just use the hole tool, this icon here. Just click on this icon, and we can rotate this model, and on the task panel, go to diameter and change to 17, and the depth here, just change to 100 millimeters. And here we have this. Now press OK to finish this operation. Select the body object, right click on mouse and go to this option here, toggle transparency. Just click here and now click off. Now we have a transparency on this object. Let's first select this circular edge and then click on the hole tool icon and change to the front view. And now we'll see what will happen here on this operation. The first thing that we have to do is to change the diameter here to 28 millimeters, and now click off, and as you can see we have this. This operation removes the material here. To fix this we have to set the correct depth, which is 1 millimeters. Click off, and now we have this. You can see that we have the small chamfer here. We can fix this by going into the task panel, scroll down to drill point and just check this option flat, and here we have this. Scroll up and click OK. Now if we rotate this model, we can see this. We can set the transparency to 100% by selecting the body, right click on mouse and select this option here, or we can use this keyboard shortcut here. Just click here, and now we have this. As you can see, we have this hole. Okay, let's activate the transparency again. Just select this edge and now press VT, and we have this. Now with this circular edge selected, just select the hole tool, change to the front view, and don't change anything here, just click OK. Okay, next select the hole tool on the tree view, and on these parameters, what you have to do first is to change the free type. Select ISO merge profile, and now we have to set the free size. Just click here and we have to find M27 reference. This one here, just click here and now scroll down here, and as you can see we have this problem. This happens because the depth of this threaded hole is too much. We have to scroll down to depth and change here to, let's see here, 14 millimeters. We have to change to 14 and enter. go to the document, and here we have this. If we click off, we can see that we have problems here. First, we need to fix this angle. We have to change the drill point to flat. To do that, we have to select the whole tool and then scroll down to drill point and change here from angle to flat and enter. And now we have this. Change to the front view, select the whole tool. Let's make the thread visible. Just click here and select true and enter. Let's close the start page here. And next, select the whole tool again and go to model thread, and we need to set through here and enter. And now if we click off, we can see that we have this. Okay, now let's go back to the 100% transparency. Select the body and press VT, and now we have this, as we can see. And this is the final model. So thank you for watching this video. If you find this video useful, please don't forget to leave a like and share this video with your friends. If you want to support the content of the channel, there's a link in the description of this video to the channel's Ko-fi page. Or you can buy these ebooks that is appearing on the screen. Thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next video.